Hello and welcome to the CNFT News. We had a false start a moment ago. Tyler with Spaces accidentally had some information up on screen at the beginning of the show he didn't want to share. So we're back at it and we're trying again. I'm not sure where Tyler is, though. I think we may have lost him on the high seas of the CNFTs. So presumably he'll be joining us shortly. We also, of course, have some guests who will also presumably be rejoining us shortly. For now, I am alone, but I would like to welcome everybody to our stream. And let me just update this bottom thing. It says, "What's up, Rare Bloom?" That was over the weekend. We had a little Rare Bloom interviews. It was a lot of fun, but we're done with that now. So back to the standard. Just celebrating 1.5 years of real news and real nonsense. And, we're very excited to be able to bring news and nonsense to everybody. And, we've gotten a lot of really good feedback on our news and nonsense, especially after CNFTCon and our little Rare Bloom reporting. We had a lot of fun. Oh, what's up, Timothy Grigsby? Howdy, howdy. Hey, DeGroot Gregory. That's right, Ikigai. We will be having a couple of the team members from Ikigai on, assuming they are able to follow this link. I'm also not sure where Tyler is. Oh, man. So let me see if I can get him to rejoin. Okay. All right. Well, oh, here he is. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna send
It's all here.
You send the link to the other. I think I'm on
Yeah.
2 things right now.
Yeah, I did send
I don't
it.
know if Maria and Pepper can still hear me.
I don't think so. Oh, you're in 2?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Technical
send
difficulties here at the beginning of our news show.
if you guys can hear me. I'm gonna send a link to the new one in the private chat on the way.
On the old
on the
one.
thing
I
on
sent
the
it
left.
to the Twitter, CypherKicks Twitter. I'm sure they'll find their way. So a little rocky start, but we're here. We're happy, more or less. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I'm gonna delete that YouTube video real quick.
Oh, I already deleted it. Don't worry about it.
Thank you so much. That was a fuck up on my part.
No problem. So yeah, we'll be having the Book of Ikigai on here. We'll have Maria and we'll have Peppers on in just a moment for some nonsense, and then we'll do some news, and then we'll do some other stuff. We got a lot of fun stuff coming. But first, I wanted to just a little, in case you missed it, moment here. So over the weekend, we, Friday and Saturday, I had the occasion to do some Rare Bloom interviews live from Rare Bloom, if you can imagine such a thing. And I had a chance to sit down and talk with greats such as P. Tobes, as you can see here. Really nice. I'm hoping to make it out there next year. But
I hope so too.
Yeah, do you guys have a booth set up at Bloom this year?
Yeah, we do have one, but it's a very small one. It's like a
riveting stuff, hard-hitting reporting. My God, you'll not get questions like that on any other channels. Yeah, dominance, awkward chat. I mean, this lasted a really long time. I think we were waiting for another interview person to show up. I got to sit down with Ben Gortzel, which was amazing. What a great interview that was. I had a chance to ask him some questions that I had thrown to some folks on our panel at CNFTCon. I had run a AI artwork panel, and I never really knew who I was going to talk to, or if the people who were tentatively scheduled were actually going to show up. So I wasn't sure what kind of questions to ask. It was kind of a random, wild thing. I'd like to do more of it, though. I think it turned out really well. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, so Ben, he went on and on and on for a long time. Talked about all sorts of cool stuff. Got to chat with Disco Solaris here. I mean, so many cool folks from all across a bunch of different projects. Wi-Fi. Yeah, man. So really cool. Definitely check that out. Rare Bloom interviews. X CNFT News Live is the video there. There's actually 2 of them. We did it 2 days in a row. Pretty fun. All right, so I see that we have all arrived at our new stream link, and I think it's time for some nonsense. What do you say, Tyler? You ready for some?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm ready.
Ow!
One more, and then I'll put down my phone. It's been hard because it like glitches out, and then you can't.
Oh, you're telling me.
Yeah.
Get any of them. I might come and beg one from you sometime.
Yeah, I mean, if they went through, I should have.
Talking about, of course, the Reddit NFT avatar drop.
Yeah.
Happening right now. That's on Ethereum, I assume.
Polygon. Well,
Oh,
so
really?
a neighbor of Ethereum, I guess.
Right. All right. Well, let's do some nonsense now. Hey, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining us here today.
Thank you for having us.
And Maria Pepper, really cool to chat with you all again here. So normally what we do in this segment is just throw some crazy ideas around and see what sticks. Also, I think these would you rathers are very revealing of inner character and really who you are as a person in ways that people might not get otherwise. So it's kind of like news in that way. So here's a question. Would you rather, let's say you were a musician, maybe you are, I don't know, but would you rather basically be a one-hit wonder musician, but nobody ever really pays attention to your other songs, or never really get any main recognition at all, but have more of a strong base of people who like your shit, but small?
I go with the second one. Not a huge following, but a steady support of followers. Yeah.
It kind of feels right for CNFTs too.
Yeah.
I like the idea of having a one-hit wonder, especially because you leave like a legacy, right? Like, oh, the top songs from the 80s, you know, and you think, you know, just the two of us, things like that. Like, it's songs that might affect a lot of people in a way, or help a lot of people, or something like that. So I think
a really good one. Yeah,
going to the mainstream might be better. And then, I mean, it's up to you. Like, if you don't do any more good songs, you're but
well, you know.
Yeah, at least you get to milk it.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, so we got a split here. That's interesting. That's good. I think there's things to be said for both sides. I think that's you know. All right, so let me ask you this. I've got a list of ones that are kind of less insane than we normally do, but I thought we'd take a little different approach to it. So let's just go through a couple of these. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Oh man, I love coffee, but I've actually given up coffee, so I gotta go with tea. I haven't drank coffee in a while.
All right, I'll go with tea as well.
No,
we got a split.
Have you seen Ted Lasso by any chance? The show? He calls tea third water in England.
You know,
I'll go with coffee.
Bean water, tea is leaf water. I mean, whatever. It's all weird water. That's cool. All right. So, would you like to live a nomadic life, meaning you could never really settle down in any one place, or never be able to travel at all?
I think I wouldn't like. I prefer to be the first one. I don't know how to pronounce the word, to be honest, but the first one.
You want a nomad?
A nomad. Yeah. No. Actually, the other one. The other one.
You want a home base?
I'd rather. Yeah, I think I'd rather stay at home. You know, that way you can you don't have to look for new friends every time that you go somewhere. You don't miss people. You're just always with. I think it's more like the way I see it, for me at least. I care more about who I am with than where I am. So for me, it's always been like that. So probably just stay in a place and have a good relationship with people and stuff like that.
This is a tough one because I really like to travel. I actually haven't traveled in several years, but
That's going around.
Yeah. I'm also I'm a homebody, so I'm gonna have to stay in the same place. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I think same here too.
People, yeah, I think a lot of folks in this community. I mean, you got to be able to be at your computer, right?
Yeah. I mean, we got the
Tell me
internet.
about it.
Help.
100%. Okay, these are good. I'm liking this. All right, here's a fun one. So, would you rather sing karaoke or dance on stage? Maybe as a backup dancer.
Sing. I'm a really bad dancer, so I'd rather sing and give it my best shot. It will also be bad, extremely bad, but I won't be dancing while I do that.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd rather dance on stage.
Oh, well, then you guys are a perfect pair. He's
Yeah.
up there, front man, and you're.
I'll sing. It will be out of key, but it is.
What do you think, Tyler?
I would definitely. I mean, I'm bad at both, but I would rather do bad dancing than bad singing.
I'm down for either one, I guess. I'm happy to get wild up there on stage. All right, so what kind of climate do y'all prefer?
Cold. I'm in
Cold.
Chicago right now.
See that here, even inside. What do you think, Maria?
Yeah, it's
So
cold.
I'm gonna say warm. I grew up on the East Coast, so I really don't like the cold weather. However, I'm living in Vegas now. I also don't like 120-degree weather. So maybe like 80 to 100 degrees. That's fine with me.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Very cool. All right, how about this one? And I think we kind of know this, but I'm going to ask you: would you rather have incredible artistic or scientific abilities? Talking about like Einstein level, or Picasso, Rembrandt, whatever you want to go with.
Well, that's a tough one. I studied in engineering, so I have a soft spot for the sciences and engineering and math. But I find more joy in the arts, so probably the arts. I'm not a good artist, but but I wish I was. It's really inspiring seeing people like our artist working on the stuff he does, and it's like I wish I could do that. So I would probably prefer the arts.
I would prefer the science.
Oh, is that right? What field would you be revolutionizing?
I have a degree in nursing, so I know a lot about science. I just think I'm a terrible artist. So I don't know. You're saying like Einstein, so it's kind of hard to to say no to that.
That's right. Yeah. So if you could come up with some theory or some sort of scientific breakthrough, what would that be?
Oh, I don't know. Probably in the medical field. Something, to save lives. Yeah.
That's good. Awesome. Well, these are fun. I like these kind of low-key questions sometimes. Usually it's pretty out there. Would you like to get one big gift or a bunch of little gifts?
That's a good question. Big in price or big in size?
Oh, well, I mean, whatever. That's another good question. Sure. Well, I was thinking big in size.
Size.
Technically.
Small ones. I don't have that much space.
But what if it was the one big thing that you really want for the space that you have?
No, I think small gifts. I think there's more joy in like opening a lot of things instead of just like one thing and then like wow and that's it. Just like small ones.
That's so true.
Yeah, I like to give more than I like to receive though. So
yeah,
I'm not that big on like receiving gifts.
Get to ride that gift opening wave. Yeah. Any dissenting opinions?
I'm gonna agree. I think the thought that is what matters most when you're receiving a gift. So, if someone thinks to put in all the effort to buy you a bunch of small gifts, I think that's more important than like one big gift. For me, that would make me happier.
I like that. We got a lot of good, a lot of icky fans. Is that what you call them? Ickies?
Outcast.
We can start calling them Ickies though. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I got a lot of folks in the chat here showing love. Thank you all for being here. We're very excited to get to our interview. For those of you just joining us, this is our Nonsense Now segment where we don't talk about anything important, and yet somehow a lot of important stuff gets discussed. I've got one more question for this nonsense segment. Would you rather be a house pet or a wild animal?
House pet. You don't have to worry about anything. Let's get
true.
food.
Yeah.
But the
Your,
freedom.
dog is
your
very
tummy's
spoiled.
scratch.
Well,
Here. She's very spoiled. She's sitting right here.
That's a dream. You don't have to worry about anything. There's no animals trying to chase you, but it depends. Depends on the
you're
animal,
giving
maybe.
in to authority, based at almost.
I don't care about that.
So you're
be
willing
spoiled.
to
Yeah.
I see. Yeah,
Comfortable life.
Because wild animals have it real rough out there.
It is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like in the wild. Like, but if you told me like maybe like a horse, a wild horse, that sounds like a good life. An
Wild.
eagle.
Mhm.
Eagles have it good,
Yeah,
I
bird
think.
would be cool.
You pick whatever you want to eat, and then you just fly away. Who's gonna catch you? No one.
That's true.
Yeah. Maybe an eagle.
Okay, I like it. All right, y'all. That was a little nonsense to wet everyone's whistle. Our next segment here is the CNFT news, and for that one, we're going to send our very special guests back to the green room, where you can enjoy complimentary whatever that they have there. Coffee, water bottle, a dog. Maria, there's a dog in your green room. Peppers, there's not a lot of room in yours. So if you were bringing a gift or something into that green room, you might want to bring in a lot of smaller ones rather than something.
I'm good with coffee for a few hours at least.
Okay.
I can hang around with coffee.
But we're going to send you back into that green room, and we'll be back in about a half hour with the interview, the book of Ikigai. Let's do it. Awesome. So let's hit this news button and begin the news.
I gotta decompress after that.
I bet. So first order of business, the news is that Reddit has dropped their second series of avatars. Tell us briefly about that, Tyler.
Yeah, so Reddit has been doing a lot with crypto, I think since 2017, when they did like their moons. So in certain crypto groups, you can like earn cryptocurrencies by interacting on Reddit. I guess because the CEO of Reddit is like very into crypto since the beginning. But recently they started doing NFTs. I'll share real quick. Did it come up?
I can show it. There we go.
Okay. This is the guy I was asking about, by the way. I picked up an extra.
Cool.
But so they're doing their second run of NFTs now. What's cool about these is you can switch out the different traits with each other. So if you collect a couple, you could use like the head from this one, the body from this one. But I think what's really making these hot right now is Reddit actually has been giving away these free collections, like Singularity.
Mm-hmm.
But they gave away over 3 million now. I'm not gonna be able to find it. Sorry, decompress. They gave away 3 million free NFTs to users on the platform, which really got people excited, and it started to get them into these more premium avatars, which are going between $10 to $100. I think there was some for a little bit over $100 for the last round, but it seems to be getting a lot of, I said this much times, but getting a lot of people interested, people in crypto who weren't into NFTs before, but they lurk on Reddit. They see these going off. The max supply of these is 1,000 or between 100 and 1,000. Am I just word vomiting? I don't know if you have any questions that'll make this better. Like I said, decompressing.
Just a good overview.
The drop happened right before.
Info, yeah.
But yeah, so that's what's going on with the Reddit NFTs. They released actually one thing that's really cool. They released this like big guide PDF, 42 pages of the ABCs of NFTs, and most of it is them just like it's not like their roadmap of what they're bringing, more of why they want to integrate NFTs into the platform or crypto in general. And there's a lot in here. It's 40 something pages, but they really go into the utility of NFTs, why they think they will be useful on the platform and all that. But still, there's like a lot of people not paying attention to these. I think there's like 4,000 people on the server, and like 40,000 NFTs dropped last round. They were on sale for like 3 months. And then all of a sudden they just like all sold out once they really started.
That's how it goes. We've seen that. We've seen that happen many times.
Yeah. So yeah, that's super cool.
Badass.
I've been very into these. So if anyone's curious, you can hit me up with questions. So
very cool. In other news.
By the way, I don't have controls on this one anymore.
Oh, I see. That's why.
Just to let you know. For
around, yeah, great.
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, what bear market? Asks our editor, Angel.
True.
Yep. So, crypto may still be in a bear market, but CNFTs are pumping. That's right. The Ape Society recently launched their staking platform, skyrocketing their floor price, capping their run-up with a 180,000 ADA sale for Ford Edwards, who is a very fancy-looking ape gentleman. I'll show you Ford here. Quite a sale. Currently, the top offer is 400 ADA. I don't know if that's going to go through. 180,000. 400. Very, very bold of that person. Congratulations to Chrissy and Chronic for making the sale. So here's a video of the moment of the sale. I mean, what a sale. Let's get this going here. Gonna share this with the audio, and we'll be able to live through vicariously.
All right, Ape Society family. Oh man, it's been a long time. I'm shaking right now. I got a large offer that I'm gonna go ahead and fucking accept. Let's go. Let's fucking go. 65K USD. Whoo! 180 fucking thousand ADA. What does this mean?
How exciting.
That's crazy.
All right, let's skip ahead.
Yeah, let's do that right. Please.
Let's gotta check that wallet. Fast forward a little bit more. Drama.
Oh my fucking God! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We fucking did it! We fucking did it! Let's go!
Let's go, indeed.
Yes.
Awesome. Congratulations. Always a big moment when you make an NFT sale. You know, you dream of maybe selling something for a good amount of money, and then it happens to the lucky few. But lots of great movement across the market. There's been an increase of large sales and offers on JPEG Store recently. Several other projects are getting some well-deserved recognition as well, like Dirtbirds. There's too many projects to list, but here's a few seeing an increase in floor price and volume. Happy Hoppers Club, Block Owls, Max of Phoenix Arena, Introverts, Tavern Squad, The Journey, Crypto Raggies, Season 1 and Season 2, Dead Rabbits, Goat Tribe, Veggie Mates, The Junkies, of course, Mallard Order, Yummy Universe, all sorts of interesting things happening out there. People, you know, maybe CNFT kind of got people a little pumped. Maybe.
I think it did. I mean, you definitely saw a lot of projects go up during that.
got me a little pumped.
Definitely.
Got Alyssa so pumped that she, flipped over into being really sick and overwhelmed. Sometimes you go too hard. All right, let's see. We got a little teaser from Yummy.
Ooh.
Let's see what kind of it's just a little quick thing. Let's see what they've got to offer us here. Well, that seems uncharacteristically brutal for Yummy Universe. A dark force threatens the universe. And here we go. So looking forward to finding out what that's all about. Future Fest and Blue to Tiger Unite 2022 After Party. That's right. It's coming. This is a cool event. It's coming up on November 1st. So game devs and others from the Unity community will be participating in Unite 2022. Then after the event, there's an after party. It's an official after party, and it's virtual. Is it virtual or is it? Yeah, it's virtual. It's a virtual after party. Never can tell. Although with Future Fest, it usually is virtual, isn't it? So that's pretty cool. It's going to be a multi-destination virtual concert. So I wonder if there's multiple different, metaversal places that you can go. Very interesting. Always cool to see what Future Fest is coming up with. It's always something. What else we got going on here? JPEG Launchpad is going to be opening applications for 2 weeks. So lots of other ecosystems looking to get into Cardano NFTs. And JPEG Store is offering them a route. So cohort number 5. Applications are open. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, yes. There's a pumpkin carving contest being run by the fine folks over at Cardania. Carve a Cardania pumpkin. The best 4 Cardania-themed pumpkins win a terraform. Post your masterpiece by October 28th in #pumpkin-carving-contest. I wonder if there's any entries. Let's find out. I'm going to search for that hashtag. Pumpkin carving contest. Okay. That's not just a hashtag, I guess. It's giving me the... Oh, I spelled it wrong, too. Pumpkin. I don't know if having a hashtag with dashes in it works. So that may not have been the right move. Not able to find any of those picks, but we'll be keeping tabs on it as the story develops, and we'll let you know. All right. No, this is pretty cool. So the very first ever movie NFT from a major studio, and it's being designed by the team behind Hype. It's for the Warner Bros.
That is big.
Lord of the Rings movie they're doing now. Let's see.
For the first time ever, discover The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring Extended Edition Web3 Movie Experience. A groundbreaking, first-of-its-kind digital movie NFT, launching with the Epic Edition. Journey through immersive menus, featuring 3 locations from the film. Explore curated galleries with hundreds of behind-the-scenes images. Discover hidden AR collectibles. Relive the epic extended edition of the feature film in 4K Ultra HD. And immerse yourself in over 8 hours of bonus features. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, Web3 Movie Experience. Also available, Mystery Edition, which includes a surprise location based on one of 3 locations.
A surprise location based on locations. All right. All right. Well, who knew? Very cool that a Cardano team is the one taking this on. I can't even imagine how that happened. But it's pretty cool.
I mean, I know Hype, they're really big in the industry. Like, I think all the artists behind there are like like really deep in the industry.
All right,
Also, 109 second, 1 minute and 9 seconds. Just gotta point it out.
Oh, look at that! All right, good sign.
Yes, sir.
All right, moving through these news stories here. ADA handle support coming to Flint Wallet.
Yeah,
very nice. I mean, you gotta support ADA handles.
You know, on I mean, 100%. One thing I did see recently, though, on this topic is it looks like certain wallets also. I mean, I'm ADA handles through and through, but some of the ETH addresses work on some Cardano wallets now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So,
because I mean, I'm sure we'll see a similar thing for ADA handles too. It's just that they have more time to develop. But on those, you get a handle and then you can import multiple cryptocurrency addresses to it. So like Bitcoin, Doge, and then whichever wallet.
It's just one handle, like a cross-chain handles kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty cool. I hope to see some of that from ADA handles because that's the only ones that I have.
Yeah, actually, no, me too. Yeah,
I've got the ones from Turbo Egan was putting out too. The little username.
Oh yeah, I think we got those. Did you get any of the ADA domains when they dropped?
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I did. You were big into that.
Yeah, I ate the bag on that one. But
Dirtbird's partner staking. It's here. A couple days out from the launch of, well, actually, is this a couple days anymore? It's probably out already. Yeah. So you can earn dirt by staking NFTs from select partner projects using their non-custodial staking system, which means they don't keep it. That's pretty good. And then, of course, there's more details out there. So your NFTs never leave your wallet. That's the non-custodial part. Very important. Allows you to participate in other non-custodial staking systems with the same NFTs. Imagine that. So you need an OG Dirtbird staked to your account. And that's kind of the only requirement. Beyond that, you can stake any of the partner NFTs. See if it says who those are. Don't remember top of my head. It just said, yeah, not really sure. But I'm sure they're looking at expanding that partnership as well. So we'll look forward to further staking possibilities from Derp. Very nice. Just a couple more stories here. Got Raggy Run. Crypto Raggies have officially released their Raggy. That's pretty intense. Raggy Run game on the Apple App Store. And as you can see, is explosive and intense, and you can play with your NFTs.
That's cool.
I'd like to see more of the game and less of the just explosions. Oh, there we go. We see a little bit there. All right, yeah, you're running around, doing some raggy shit. Bunch of ragsters out there. Pretty good. Like to see more of these games. And there were a whole lot of games shown off at CNFT Con as well that maybe we didn't nobody expected. So I don't know if anyone expected that many fully playable things. I knew that we'd have a couple. We knew Cornucopias were going to do something, and they did great, but there's so many others as well. I unfortunately did not have time to get around to see all of them. I was working those booths. All right, Dead Rabbits. What's coming up for Dead Rabbits? Well, they released their roadmap 2.0, and their white paper is set to drop in 6 days. So get ready for that. Coming right up. We'll see. There's lots of stuff happening out there with Dead Rabbits. They were at CNFT Con as well. They had some activities. Pretty cool. So we can get some peeks here. The roadmaps. It's like rabbits versus moles.
Oh yeah.
Dead token. Rank insignia, ranks, badges, the right to post victory tweets. That's fun. I like that. So lots of plans coming. And if you are into that project, well, keep on being into it because there's more to do. Always adding more cool stuff. The Spooky Collection. Woo! Look at this. I have no idea.
Is it the hardest?
Yes, it is. But Are they? So this has been dropped then?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's on Artano. I'll check real quick.
I mean, they're, you can make offers on them. These are specific things, but is it something that he minted?
Let's see.
And selling through this? I do not know, but this says there's 9 owners. So, anyways, this Spooky collection is out there. Just want to shout out the hardest.
Yeah.
Love that. Thoughts on staking regulations?
It's above our pay grade.
Regulations. Regulations have to be able to be enforced. And I think that's a major problem with, all this, this whole crypto space. We're just we're so on the cutting edge of what's happening that any regulatory body is just going to be scrambling to try to catch any of it. I mean, with NFTs specifically, oh man. So yeah, I don't know about staking regulations. I can't really speak to that. I wonder. For now, we just have to rely on these projects to do what is good for the community, and if they don't, then we have to call them on it publicly. Just work together there. All right, let's see. 3 more things. Well, actually, there's another thing that I forgot I wanted to share. There was a house. A house was sold.
Oh yeah.
On OpenSea for $150,000, but as an NFT. So the house was set up as a LLC. So they had to finagle this so that it would happen automatically. But they set it up so it's an LLC, and the ownership, the title or deed or whatever the hell you have for a house, automatically transfers ownership to whoever holds the NFT. So when the NFT changes hands, the title or the, it's not title, that's for a car. The the ownership paperwork goes automatically to that holder.
Wow.
Because it's also a business and it's a house. So these are the sort of weird things you have to do to make this work, but it does work. It happened.
That is crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
I wonder what happens if it gets stolen or something. You know what I mean? Like if it
gets stolen, boy.
Someone just you gotta go.
Oh, well, I wonder if there's some stipulation that it has to be purchased.
True. Yeah.
Rather than just moved.
That's interesting. It's like a smart contract and a real life smart contract. Sort of. I mean, I guess a real contract working together.
It's a contract, anyways. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I look forward to seeing more of that. But I know there was a real estate company specifically set up that does this sort of stuff.
I wonder what.
Yeah.
That compares to the apes, Bored Ape Society, what their floor is.
Oh, how many houses you could get?
It might just be one because I know they dropped a bit, but I mean, still one house for a monkey PFP. It's crazy.
It's not bad. All right, we got some more stuff here. Gotcha. Happy Goativersary to the Goat Tribe. They celebrated their 1-year anniversary yesterday. Woo! Congratulations to the Goat Boys. It's pretty cool. 1 year. Wild stuff. So let's take a look at this video here that they posted. Without music, unfortunately. Look at them go. Some morphing going on there.
That's cool.
So coming soon, yeah. So there's another mint coming very soon. October 25th, in fact. There will be 10,000 Goatias. There's no whitelist. And the public price is 100 ADA. Now, there is a lot of discounts depending on what you're buying it with. So 69 ADA cost if you're buying with grass. And there's a limit of 100 being sold for grass. And then there's a 90 ADA cost if you're buying with any of the following tokens. And there's a limit of 50 for each of these tokens. But you can purchase with any of these tokens. So Clay, Hosky token, Disco token, Greens, Derp, Lazy, Endmaker, Yummy, and Society. If you're
Wow.
purchasing with any of these tokens, you'll get a 10 ADA discount. But again, very limited supply being sold for each of those. But very cool that it's happening. I mean, they should get nominated for a WAGMI or something. Great stuff.
True. I mean, that's the first time we've seen such a wide range.
Yeah, we've seen like maybe 2 different things. Yummy tokens out there doing some work, but that's a lot. It's really cool. Very nice. A couple more here. Lucky Planet. So Lucky Planet is the Pop Sci animated series hosted by Professor Almond and his friend Cookie. Let's see what that's all about. Okay. So Lucky Planet, this series, this animated series is 100% funded by NFTs on Cardano, Ethereum, and what is CRO? I'm not even aware of this. Crow? That must be a different blockchain. Anybody know? CRO? Lucky Planet also celebrating their 1-year anniversary. You can meet 500 bunnies. Unique fashion design with a variety of themes. They're all manually created one by one. They're not generative. So we'll see all sorts of interesting bunnies coming out. So that date, mint date, is tomorrow. And it's going to be 99 ADA or 88 ADA for previous holders. There's also a couple other anniversaries, other 1-year anniversaries. The Freedom 35ers, big shout out to them. We loved getting on that show briefly. Pretty cool. Love to have them on the news as well. And also Atlantic. Yes, okay. Atlantic, this is his 1 year. He's a YouTuber, CNFT YouTuber, doing his 1-year anniversary. So congratulations to everyone who's still here through the bear market. Cheers. 1 year for many, many folks. So thank you all for sticking to it. We're all here, and we're all still here. What do you know?
I'm doing good.
Pretty cool. Hopefully we can keep it up. All right. Well, that's some
well, actually, one more
news.
thing. One more news.
Ooh, surprise story.
A very
breaking news. Something here.
It is breaking, sort of, this morning. But so for the Cardano Summit, there's currently this voting.
Oh yes, good.
Is it gonna let me see it? So basically, you come here, voting.summit.cardano.org, and then you have all these different categories with different people in the community. I'm not sure how it's working, if only the winner gets to speak or whatever. Mm-hmm. But so you can see here, you could vote for any of these guys to talk on community and social. I think some highlights is we have some cool ones in the NFT collection. We have Tyler from Bitfins, Lena from Claymates, Egon from Stellarhood, Hosky Token. I'm not too sure who this is. I probably should know, but
yeah, I don't know either.
Origin Thread, the first fashion brand. That's cool. Some other cool ones too. I think we have like Cornucopias under Metaverse. Turbo Egon's in another one too. It'd be cool to see Turbo talk.
I voted for him.
Yeah.
So you just gotta identify. There's a few hoops you have to jump through to get started, but then you're good to go.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I think you gotta like do that phone thing.
And
I think
this is to vote on who gets to speak under each category.
Yes, I believe so. Vote for your favorites to secure a spot on day 2 of the summit. And then voting closes in 4 days.
Okay. Very nice. Yes, get out there and vote. Rock the vote even. Voting.summit.cardano.org. Check it out. All right. And, something else coming up on the 24th. This reporter's birthday. That's right. It's happening. I've made it through another year.
I gotta get ready to sing the song.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the best birthday.
Yeah.
Up. Been waiting for this.
Actually, we're not gonna have a show that day, so I think I'll sing it.
think it's true. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Actually, we're
I
like.
don't know. It'll be the Monday.
Oh yeah, that's right. It should be.
I mean,
Monday probably.
We'll do it anyway. Who's the best birthday boy? Scott Chestnut's the best birthday boy.
Well, thank you very much.
You're
Actually,
welcome.
on Monday we're gonna have Flawed on the show.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'll be interesting. The high seas of CNFTs with Flawed. That's gonna be wild. Thank you very much in chat for the birthday well wishes. It should be a good one. Alyssa will be symptom free by then, almost certainly. Right. All right. Well, we've made him wait backstage long enough. It's time to bring out our special guests. That's right. We're talking about the team behind the book of Ikigai. Let's do it. Welcome.
Thank you.
Very nice. Glad to have you all once again. After a bit of nonsense, a little bit of resting backstage, and we're here. Chat about this really cool project. Yes. So you guys have just announced your mint date, which will be October 31st. So you guys have got to be pretty pumped now. I mean, you don't announce that until you're ready to roll.
We're ready, yeah. We've been building. I think the last time I was on here was like right when we launched everything. That was like 5 or 6 months ago. So we've been busy. We've been building for a long time. Yeah.
That's really cool. So for those who may not be aware, can you tell us what the project's all about?
Yeah. So the Book of Ikigai, it's an anime NFT project. I'll talk a little bit about the name. The name Ikigai is a Japanese concept that is someone's reason for living or their purpose in life. So we believe, this is our Ikigai, especially our artist. He's from Venezuela. He has been an artist and worked in the anime industry for a long time. But this is his first NFT project. And, we feel that artists in Venezuela and a lot of countries, they're kind of undervalued. So, him being the co-founder and everything, this is really his Ikigai and something that he's very passionate about. I'll talk about the team. The team is myself, Peppers, and then our artist Tetsuo that I just briefly talked about. I'm responsible for project management, community management, and social media. I have experience as an e-commerce business owner. And I've been in the space almost a year. It's almost my 1-year anniversary as well. I think I got like maybe 3 weeks until that.
Ooh, right up.
Yeah. Peppers, you want to talk about yourself a little bit?
Well, yeah, I've been here before. You guys know me. Yeah, I'm the founder of CypherKicks, a project that has been going strong for over a year now. So it was one of the first projects to come out in Cardano, actually. I think a couple of months after Spacebots, right? I think even before Clay, around that time. So yeah, I've been working in the space for over a year. Now I am as well in the team of the Book of Ikigai. Very proud to be in this team. The artist is amazing. The art is beautiful. Very proud to be working with Maria and Tetsuo. It's been over 6 months of working in this project, so it's been a long time. Getting it ready for prime time, right? We're very happy, about the day because like NFTs are experiencing a great moment. It's it's about the best possible time that we could have come out with a day to be ready to launch, right? But yeah, I'm in charge mostly of I bring a lot of experience to the team. Obviously, the only one that has experience with creating a project before. I'm helping a lot with the layering, helping the artist create everything because this is his first NFT project ever. So we're onboarding him to Cardano, and he doesn't know too much about like how to generate a collection, things like that. So I help a lot in that sense. Strategy, things like that. But as a team, we all discuss every single decision that we make and make sure that we are all happy with the decisions that we make, of course. So yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely. So there's go ahead, Tyler.
Oh no, you go for it.
So yeah, I think that's a really interesting source of the name. It's a very I don't know, vibes, I think, with Cardano pretty well.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you guys what you feel your Ikigais might be.
For me, I would say it's this. I think so. Basically, Ikigais, and let me search actually the diagram, because there's actually a diagram that's used. It's a Japanese concept, and it's very well known. There's books about this. It's a very well known term. So an Ikigai is basically what you love to do, what you're good at, what you can be paid for, and what the world needs. So we believe the world needs art, right? We love art. We believe the world needs art. The community needs high quality art and projects. So we believe that we got that cover. I love doing this. I actually just graduated from engineering a few months ago, and I decided not to get a job, for example, in the field, because this is actually what I enjoy doing. Engineering, yeah, I like engineering. I like my job as an intern and things like that. However, I feel more at home with this. This gives me purpose. Is the way I would say it. I don't want to sound cocky, because I don't want to say that I'm good at it, but I try my very best. Don't sleep too many hours. Always giving it my best, just to be able to give the community the products that they actually will enjoy and like. And yeah. So I would say this is my Ikigai. It really makes me happy. It really makes me feel fulfilled.
So Ikigai is your Ikigai.
I would say so.
Beautiful.
Working in the NFT space.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
that's great. Yeah, feels about right. Maria?
I would say probably the same thing. This year, I've gone through a lot of hardships and a lot of changes in my life, and I really feel that the project and everything is really I've become very, very passionate about it. And when times were really hard for me, like, the project is what I really what I love to do. It's really what brought me joy during hard times. So
beautiful. Yeah, you guys are on it. And I see here Wayne Teeter in chat says Peppers is a modern day Socrates. That's great. Not bad.
Funny, Lane, funny.
Awesome.
Yeah. Real quick, how you guys came together for this project? Because I know you guys both have your own, or not own, different things, but
yeah. So we're both hosts at the Shark Tank. I don't know if you guys have been in the Twitter space. So with Sergio from Ugly Bros, Roy, and Crypto Heaps, the one that started it is the last one I mentioned. But yeah, so we became very good friends within that small group of the Shark Tank hosts. We're all very good friends with Sergio, Heaps, everyone. So yeah, in sense of like when we met the artist and we started like seeing the art and everything, we both felt very strongly about the art itself and what the artist was trying to build. So in a way, this whole project is the artist. He's a co-founder. That's why he's a co-founder, right? It's his art. It's the world that he's trying to create. He's trying to really create a world of like lore, art, and I think he has his own very cool, unique style. So Maria and I were both basically like the two people that are helping him get where he wants to go.
Legit.
That's awesome. How did you guys meet the art? Was that also through Shark Tank?
Actually through, for me, I'm the first one who met him through personal connections. So I know someone who knows him.
Okay.
Yeah, they recommended him like, hey, you work in NFTs, this guy's interested. Why don't you talk to him? And I mean, I saw the art and it was like, come on, bro. Like, yeah. I was speechless, to be honest.
Yeah.
I also sent you guys some artwork, like some tweets on Discord. I think to both of you, if you guys want to share those are that shows where we are right now, right within the project.
Yes, here we go. Some useful links.
Yeah, some useful links.
Really useful. All right, let's pop one of these bad boys up here.
Yeah.
Take a look at some of this artwork. Got to show this off. Yes, of course. The mint information. Very key.
Very key.
So we're minting October 31st. That's Halloween. 99 5,000 NFTs available.
So everything that you guys will see in the Twitter, everything has been created by him. So this image, everything is from the artist. Let's say he's been very busy because he's creating the collection, but he's also the one creating all the art for the marketing. We haven't hired other artists to do the marketing, or we don't get anything from like stock websites or anything like that. Everything has been him. And this is like a beautiful example of what he can create. And the cool thing about this drawing is that you can see the thought process, like changing the hand positions, changing the face, with everything. Really shows you how he thinks when he creates something, and you can see the process of him creating the artwork from start to the end.
And this is going to be one of the one-of-ones in the collection. We're going to have a total of 10 one-of-ones.
All right, we got another one-of-one to show off right here.
That's a cool one.
Grievous.
Yeah, inspired by Grievous, 100%. He's a big Star Wars fan, so he was like, I need to have something from that into my lore. So
there's a video
a character based on it
of the process of that one too. It's the
reply to that one.
Oops. Yeah, let's take a look.
That's a crazy one. Yeah, that's a crazy one. You can see everything. We should have put some music for this video. I think we'll do that.
Play it. We're afraid of music on this show.
We also have, for example, one in collaboration with Ugly Bros, a very well-known project. I'm pretty sure you guys know it. Yeah. They wrote the theme song for the book of Ikigai, and we have the rights, so no one can strike you guys because we own the song.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our booth at CNFT Con.
Right.
Yeah. I think we were probably the only one. There might have been another one that I don't know of. Project that had a booth at CNFT Con without actually going through a single mint or a single sale. Not even the Genesis were out, and the Genesis were giving them for free. So not even that. Yeah. That's so a lot of people came to learn about the project thanks to our presence at CNFT Con. That was really cool.
Yes. Wow, is that a Buster sword I see there? Look at that.
We had swords, physical swords in the booth, so people were taking photos with them and everything. It was really fun.
That's so cool. I'm sorry I missed it.
Oh yeah, we had J Crypto, we had Subcritical, we had Cardano Thor, we had a lot of people come by.
Great, awesome.
So that's a small quick sneak peek of one of the basic. It's not even like our super rare character. It's like one of the normal characters from the collection would look like. So we'll have both females and males.
Yeah, so it's 50-50 male-female. We have about 500 traits. Everything's hand-drawn. And you can see the collection's really diverse. So something like what we just showed versus like a female samurai here, it's something we feel is going to resonate with everyone.
No doubt.
Wow, that fire looks super cool.
Yeah, well, that's very cool. Yeah, so there's some other key things about this project that is sets it apart out there, which is the cross-chain nature of it. Y'all are releasing season 1 on Cardano, but the plan is to release season 2 on Ethereum. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I don't like to personally refer to them as seasons because the main collection will always be the one on Cardano. We're a Cardano 1 project. No, it's a fair way to refer to them, but the one on Ethereum will be 100% different art. It will still be art by Tetsuo, so the same artist. He's developing, let's just say, a different art collection for Ethereum. We are thinking of different ways. We like to innovate. So for Cardano, we're trying to release interactive mangas on Web3. We're trying to send actual physical mangas to the people who hold the Web3 mangas. So make them back basically by a physical product. We're really trying to find ways to innovate and onboard people into Cardano. One of the ways to onboard people into Cardano is accessing other marketplaces, such as Ethereum, for example. They have, I believe, over 20, 30 times as much like volume that we do, and obviously buyers. So obviously it's a huge marketplace. So if we can tap into it and bring people to Cardano to notice, hey, I bought into this project. I feel very passionate about it. I love the art. I love the artists. I want to support. Oh, they are also on Cardano. So, before I didn't really pay too much attention to Cardano, but now I will because of this art, because I want to support. So that's one of the reasons. But the art will be 100% different from the main collection. It will be, let's just say that it will complement the main collection.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I like a compliment thing. Yeah. Cross chain. That's crazy stuff. I'm glad that some people are out there doing
interesting.
that. Yeah,
it's interesting for sure.
It's really great. So right now we're kind of at the beginning, of the project in a lot of ways. You've obviously been working on it for a very long time, but there are certain milestones, and the first mint is, that's
It's
really
a big
where
one.
it all takes off. So what, we've got this is happening, but what's next?
So post mint.
Yeah, post mint, and I mean, what are you looking at? Down the road.
All right, you can go
Yeah.
ahead.
So pretty soon after the mint, that's when we'll start releasing our manga. Like Pepper said, it'll be releases NFTs. We're trying to do something interactive where you can actually like swipe the page.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be released in chapters of the manga. If you hold all of the chapters, we'll be sending out a free physical copy, like a book of our manga. It'll be a really nice, high quality book. And our artist, like I said, he has a lot of experience in comic books and manga. So we're really excited to bring like a high quality product for our manga. In addition to the manga, we've hired a professional writer. So every time that we release the manga, we're going to release a longer version of our lore in our Discord and probably on our website as well, that complements the manga chapter. So that'll be pretty much right after. Another thing that we're going to start right after is the utility. So right now what we're doing, we haven't sent out all of them, but we released 100 Genesis NFTs. It was a free airdrop to our top holders and friends and allies of the project. Sorry, not top holders, top supporters. So the Genesis, it has a lot of utility. Peppers, I don't know if you want to send them the link. We can pull that up and.
Yeah, I think it can. Give me a second.
And you guys are also able to share your screen as well if you'd like.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you have any little secrets you want to show off. I mean, I have no problem with that. But basically, just click on the little screen share button at the bottom there.
I think I can send you the link actually to one of the tweets.
I'm happy to do it myself. Yeah. But if you did have like an unreleased shot of something you wanted to tease and it was on your screen, you didn't want to send it to me, that would be fun.
The Fahad tweet, maybe. The Fahad group. Let me see. Trevor, I'll send it to you.
Awesome.
So I just sent you the tweet with the actual from the book of Ikigai showing the utility for the Genesis. I think we went really hard on the utility for this, the Genesis. Even though it's free, one of the things that it does is it gives the holders post-mint, we'll send them an exclusive T-shirt from the book of Ikigai. So a physical T-shirt, we'll send them whatever they are in the world. So that will be very cool. It will be designed by our artists as well. Free custom artwork from the artist for Genesis holders. Whitelist for every book of Ikigai drop in the future. The first free manga will be free for them. Access to alpha channels in the Discord as well. Discounts, more access to collections in the future. Whitelist. The Genesis will basically have perpetual utility for the future, so it will always have some sort of utility for holders. Also, one really cool thing that we did is that if you hold one, you will receive the free T-shirt. If you hold two Genesis, so you would have to buy one on JPEG Store to be able to have two, because every person like that we're sending the Genesis, we're only sending one. No one's getting two. No one in the team is getting a Genesis, for example. Like I'm not getting one, Maria is not getting one, or the artist is not getting one. Although he does deserve one, but he's not getting one. And if you have three of them, you'll receive actually a Book of Ikigai skateboard deck designed by the artist as well. So the design for the deck is going to be amazing. It's going to be extremely beautiful. So it will be a very cool collectibles item for people who believe in the project and want to be here long term. But yeah, you can basically stack them to get better rewards.
Legit.
So back to your question, in addition to the manga, right after mint, a lot of this is going to start. So getting the merch sent out, getting the custom artwork started for Genesis holders.
Yeah, custom art.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also a treasury wallet that's a part of this. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, half of the funds will go to a treasury wallet. We'll work with Idao. I think I forgot the name of the wallet that they have that have like multiple people can sign transactions. So it will be a real community wallet. More than half of the keys will be owned by the community. So by strong community members that, big holders, people who are very active in the community, maybe some mods from the community will hold the keys. We'll hold, obviously, one of each founder will hold one key as well. And the idea is that half of the royalties will automatically go to that wallet. So, if even when the prig is a big success, a lot of money will go into the community wallet, and the community will be able to when there's a lot of projects and community members have ideas like, hey, we should do this, or maybe we can do this or that, or any ideas, they can basically propose it, and the community wallet will basically cover the cost of that idea. So the whole point is community help us grow. Don't just sit down and wait for us to do stuff. We will be working very hard. But if you have a community that is open and willing to work with the founders on ideas that they have, and see if the community actually likes it, it will be submitted to a vote. If the community votes yes, even if we don't like the idea, it passes. So the whole idea of the thing is it's community led. We're just providing the community with funds so they can help us, grow the project.
It's really interesting. How many people have to sign to make?
It depends. It depends. I personally like the idea of having 10 keys, and 70% are needed for the signature. So yeah, even if the 3 founders want to sign, you still need 4 more people from the community to be like, okay, let's do it. So if a proposal doesn't pass the vote from the community, then the moral thing to do, the ethical thing to do for the community members who hold keys is to say, hey, we cannot sign it, even if the founders want to. Yeah, we won't sign it. Yeah,
it's a good little experiment.
Definitely
really cool.
I think it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen any other projects do that with the whole I can't think of the word. Multi-sig. Yeah.
Multi-signatures, yeah.
Okay, I had a question. We kind of never really talked about this. What is the book of Ikigai actually about?
So the lore is going to be very interesting. Yeah, the lore is going to be very interesting. So it's a world in the future. So it's not right now. Some countries have different names. It's a different world, basically. And it's placed in the future, in an universe in which the samurais were never destroyed by the Japanese emperor back in, hundreds of years ago. So they're still around. They're just more secluded. They just live in the mountains. They are more, careful with what they do. That's why they survive. They are not fighting anyone. They're just staying with their customs and, doing their thing. And the big cities where most people are located, so there's no more like rural communities and things. Very few of them. Most people live in the big city. So the main city is called Asumi, and that's where most people in the country live. But it's kind of a dystopia. Like it's not like a democracy. It's not a good government. It's very intrusive. You don't have as much rights as many rights we have in some of these Western countries right now. So the story is going to go around that. The interesting thing is that there's like what we call the outskirts, which would be usually known as like the suburbs, for example, for the big city. Now the big city is walled, so there's security, so not everyone can go in. And there's these people called the outcasts. And the outcasts are like regular people like you and I who are not allowed to go into the city. It might be because of a low credit score or point score, like in some countries right now, like North Korea, for example, they have a system of points in which, like, if you have low points, you cannot do some things. So it's all about the story will revolve around the outskirts, the people who are not allowed into the city. Why are they not allowed? What have they done? Why does the government not want them in the city? the people who live inside the city who might not be very happy with the way things are run, even though they're inside the city, and the samurais, of course, who live far away from the cities and want nothing to do with that. But there's something will happen that will make some of the main characters, one will be a samurai, have to leave the village and actually go into the outskirts and try to get into the city, for example. So the lore will revolve around him, the people he will meet on the way, and the adventure that he will basically go through.
Awesome. That's cool. So is there a name for the main character?
The main character is called Jin. Jin. Jin.
All right, cool. So, and is this a plot?
He will be one of the one-of-ones, by the way.
Ah, all right.
We just haven't shown it yet. So getting Jin would be like, getting if Zelda had an NFT drop, it would be like getting a one-of-one Link. Yeah.
So did the artist come up with this plot, or was this a group thing?
We discussed the ideas. So he's very much influenced by, for example, Samurai Champloo. It's a very well-known anime. Cowboy Bebop, things like that. So what we want to make sure is that every manga is not necessarily related strongly to the manga before. So we want every chapter to be like an episode of like a TV episode. I'm pretty sure you've seen Seinfeld, for example. Seinfeld, the comedy show. Early days. But if you know Seinfeld, you know that each episode has nothing to do with the next one. They're just like completely unrelated. Obviously, same characters, same kind of plot. He's a comedian. He has these friends. So we want to do something like that, so that if you get into the project later on, you don't have to read all the previous mangas. You can just read one and basically enjoy it by itself, basically.
Episodic style, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we want to bring it to the. Yeah, that's one of the differences between us and some other manga projects. They're sort of more like a novel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I can dig that. How long do you feel the each episode / issue will be?
How long? We don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you yet. We're thinking like between 15 to 20 pages for each chapter. Cool. That's enough to like tell a story. Each chapter will have like 4 to 6 panels, and we're working on the first one. We have some of the already. We're still discussing the lore. We still want to make sure that the first one is like a big hook that will get people like, oh, I've never read a manga in my life. I've never heard too much about it, but damn, this is cool, And from that, if it's very good, if it gets a lot of attention, it could evolve into something else in the future. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Well, we are getting to the end of the interview. We probably got about 5 minutes or so left. Want to make sure we cover everything. Are there any details that you want to get out there that we haven't hit on yet?
Well, just follow the Book of Ikigai on Twitter, Discord. We're growing. We're getting a really good engagement on Twitter. Just the announcement, for example, over 200 likes, which is incredible. We're very happy with the support that we've been getting so far. Very excited for the drop. This on Halloween. We'll announce the details, like the date and how long every part will take. We actually have a lot of people whitelisted already, but we still have some spots. So what we'll do is people who have the shrine on their names, like your name and the little red shrine next to it, follow the Book of Ikigai, interact with us, engage with us. We're going to start sending invitations for whitelist on Twitter as well via DMs. So if we see people supporting us, we'll start sending them invitations so they can join the Discord. We'll give them the whitelist role. The mint is going to be with the Secret Ghost Society. We don't want to play any games. We don't want to try to do it ourselves, even though it's possible with some tools. We want to make sure everyone has a great experience. SGS has a great minting system. Dead Rabbits minted with them. Flamingos minted with them. Dead Rabbits sold in like 4 seconds. People get their NFTs right away. That's the type of experience that we want for the holders. We don't want the projects to start with a big flop or with a big problem, and then people get discouraged. Oh, this is what we can expect from the team. No, what you can expect is professionalism. We know where we excel and where we know where others excel. And SGS excels at coding, developing, having great minting systems. So we'll go with them, and it will be a good experience for everyone.
That's great.
One thing to note about that is their registration is through Discord. So you do need to be in our Discord. We'll announce all those details in about a week. But if you have a whitelist or if you have a Genesis, you do need to register through their website. And it's very, very fast, and you'll have a head start for whitelist and Genesis. So it's not like you have to do it like right now. Like you can do it.
Yeah, you can
as
do
long
it
as you
even
have
before minting.
the role in Discord, you can do it right before the mint, and it's fine.
Yeah, it was very simple. Just you go to our website, you sign in with your Discord, and you are basically registered. And then you can mint when the whitelist window is open. It will last X amount of time, and after that, public mint, so anyone can mint by then.
Legit.
But it will be very simple. Yeah.
Got this thing planned out front and back. Well, you've had 6 months to get it ready. Seems like you've spent that time well. So yeah, I had one more question before we close this thing out, though. Obviously, you're interested in other blockchains. You see Ethereum out there. You're trying to get involved there. Why make the main mint on Cardano rather than one of these other blockchains?
The community mostly. For us, it's the community. I think Cardano has the best community in the space. CNFTCon, in my opinion, showed that. You could even for people who went to NFT NYC, they will know what I'm talking about. While the projects had great booth and great experiences, and even some projects leased rental retail stores to create an experience, or warehouses. It didn't feel like a strong community coming together in that way. CNFTCon, everybody knew each other. I mean, I saw you guys, I knew you guys, and it was a great experience. So honestly, it comes down to community. The Cardano community is way more welcoming than any other community in the NFT space. You often see people trying to get into Ethereum, and very often they fail because the community is not very welcoming to projects that have no networking, no connections with influencers, things like that. It's way more difficult to say, hey, I'm an artist, here's my collection, it drops this day. And most people on ETH, they have like a list, right? Who's pumping the project, who is saying that you guys are trustworthy, who is buying your project, do you have any whales, is Pranksy or this guy or that guy buying your collection and sweeping the floor? There's a lot of those questions going on Ethereum, and it's very, very difficult for an artist to get into it and be successful. On Cardano, you've noticed we've had people come from Solana, from BitChain, from Ethereum saying hey guys, I like Cardano. I'm thinking about doing my project on Cardano instead of other blockchains. How do I do it? And the community is so welcoming. There's none of that. Oh, you're from Solana, we're not going to support you. We don't none of that. People try to convince them, hey, bring your project to Cardano. We are going to support you. Bring your community over. Tell them why Cardano, why you decided to not do Solana anymore or Ethereum. So honestly, that the main selling point for Cardano NFTs, in my opinion, is not an ape, it's not a clay, it's not an Ikigai, it's not anime. The main selling point is the community. So that's one of the reasons why we want to have the community treasury, so we can support our community with the crazy and cool and out of this world ideas they will have, right?
Oh, yeah.
When you have thousands of people, a few of them will come out with crazy ideas that might actually work.
You got your own little catalyst.
Exactly. Yeah, basically, you have a small catalyst in a way.
That's really cool.
I want to add to that answer a little bit. We've been in the Cardano community, both Peppers and I, for him over a year, me almost a year. So, we believe in the vision of Cardano, and it's something that we're passionate about. We've been here. I mean, we do dabble in ETH NFTs. But we're here. We're in the Cardano community, and that's there was no other question where to bring the project than Cardano.
Yeah, Shark Tank every Tuesday and Thursday, helping new projects with feedback, advice, 100% for free. What we do with the Shark Tank, we're just part of the community. We're not above anyone else. We're just here every day. We buy NFTs from Cardano. That's where my main collection is, Cardano NFTs. So it just felt natural for us.
That's a good answer. Very, very well said.
It's the reality. The truth, yeah.
All right. Well, we're coming right to the end. So how about we close out with some shout outs and call it good?
For sure. Yeah, for us, it's shout out to the community. Everyone who's been coming into the Discord already, without us having a single NFT out, other than the Genesis, showing the support, showing the love, rating tweets. Thank you so much for the support, for being here. The viewers who saw the announcement on the Discord and decided to come here to learn more about the project or to show love and support. Thank you so much. It's like, I have no words that can express how much we appreciate it. To you guys, thank you for giving us the space, for being able to talk about the project. To every time that I've talked to you guys, you've been nothing but amazing to me. Your support means the world, honestly. Without you guys doing this, a lot of players wouldn't have a way to talk about what they're trying to build. And I've always said it, you guys do amazing work and deserve way more love than what you get, to be honest. But yeah.
Thank you.
I want to shout out to our moderators as well. They do a really good job, especially at night. Peppers and I were in the same time zone, so they hold down the fort in the middle of the night while we're sleeping.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to the community as well. Everyone who's recently joined our community, who's been here since day one. You know, a lot of you have had a lot of patience with us, and
6 months.
We appreciate you guys. Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, thank you all very much for joining us today. We're going to do our little sign out now, and everyone's invited. So I'll get started. For the CNFT News, I'm Scott Chestnut.
I'm with Spaces.
I'm Peppers.
I'm Maria.